All right, so let's start this thing. Everybody, welcome to the Full Streaks podcast. I'm Drew. Some have called me Big Drew.
Yeah,
That
you're
guy,
pretty big.
he's over there.
I'm Craig, or as everyone calls me, except Drew, CJ.
Welcome.
Welcome.
So
do you like or? Oh, go on. Never mind. I was gonna bring up the festivities
we are
behind
coming
us.
to you today from the library.
The
No
Gentleman's Lounge.
particular library, but there's a lounge in there, and that's where we're at.
There we are.
So what this planning to be is talk mostly about games, gaming accessories, as Hank Hill would say. We have a primary focus on FPS's, Call of Duty, more likely.
Maybe a little bit of Halo here and there since it was released.
Yeah, Halo got released today. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so
We'll see how it goes. It's free to play. I mean, that could be a deal breaker for a lot of people going forward. Are you going to pay $60 for a new Call of Duty or new Battlefield? Are you going to play free Halo? You know, we'll have to see. All right, Craig, let's start it out. Favorite Call of Duty of all time. Let's get it off the list.
Ooh. If I had to pick for nostalgic reasons, probably Modern Warfare 2.
Do you want to go favorite or do you want to go top three? That way you don't have to rank them.
Yeah, top three would be best.
Okay, let's do top three.
No particular order. Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 2, and then oh geez, I have to throw it back to World at War.
World War. Okay, that's fair.
Sir.
So my three is going to be Modern Warfare 3, Infinite Warfare, and probably so far Vanguard. I think that's up there for me. I really enjoy it. Search and Destroy has been really fun, and that's what I normally mainly play, and it's been really nice.
For the first 2 days, Search and Destroy was just a little hit or miss because of the 10v10 pacing, but I'm glad they fixed that.
Yeah, they got the pacing fixed. We can play 6v6 now. It's really, really nice. I like it a lot.
And if we ever get like a full team and we got, one more person that wants to join us, we can play 10v10.
That would be nuts.
That would be stupid.
That would be nuts. All right, so we did top three favorite CODs. How about top three favorite guns ever?
Ooh, in any game. Okay, this is good. I like this. Okay. We're gonna throw it back to COD 4 with the AK-74U.
That thing was dumb, dude.
Dude, so stupid.
That was dumb.
A lot of people would say the M16 because it was just a one burst magnet, but no. The AK-74U, you throw on some Juggernaut, maybe get some two nades going on, and you just rush.
Dude, those nades were so powerful. They were so powerful.
So dumb.
Okay, AK-74U.
Next up would be probably Modern Warfare 2 Intervention. Definitely. That's
best sniper of all time?
Second best sniper of all time.
The
first one was the M40A3, but I can't list that because I didn't use it as much as other people did. But the Intervention is where I started actually sniping more.
That's fair. I think that got a lot of people into quickscoping, and it was so fast and so fun.
I remember staying up super late on a school night, and I had a stupid not even before, but well before Elgato. It was like a stupid Dazzle, the thing that looked like a fucking teardrop.
Yep.
And I was sitting there. I was like, dude, I hit so many cool shots. I wanna make a montage. Came out absolute shit. Just private it on my YouTube. Don't look it up. But it really got me into the art of not only sniping, but understanding how to play Search and Destroy from a different perspective. Sure. And I want to say my last one is probably Black Ops 2 M8.
That M8 it's iconic. Like, everybody knows it. And you hear it. You know the sound of it, dude. All
I can think of is the optic van, and that's it.
And that's
if you don't get that reference, look it up. It's big timer thrown.
That's good.
I get chills thinking about
that's
it.
Good.
What about you, Drew?
Top three guns.
Give me a top three.
So, Infinite Warfare had the NV4. Big fan. That was my favorite. I liked watching Formal run it. I enjoyed running it myself, and it was a beam, dude.
Okay.
Modern Warfare 3, the ACR. That thing, it was just... So Modern Warfare 3 was weird. I put extended mags and a suppressor on everything. I didn't run a sight. I didn't run any other attachment. Suppressor and extended mag on everything.
The iron sights on most of the guns in Modern Warfare 3 were pristine.
Yeah.
You could see through almost everything. So
yeah, they were really good. Way. They had one bag gun. We'll talk about that later. Let's see. Third gun. The Galil. The Galil was probably... It's definitely up there. Black Ops 1 Galil. That thing was...
See, I didn't play Black Ops 1, so I had no idea what you're talking about.
It was good. It was that. They had that and the Commando, but I like the Galil more.
Okay.
They were pretty good.
Now, since you were asking, you got me 2 questions. Let me get you 2 questions.
All right.
Perk set. Give me your top 3 perks. Right? Not top 3. I apologize. Give me your perk set for each game of your top 3 games that you would run primarily.
IW. I don't remember really the perks, but it's pretty general. Tac Flak and Dead Silence.
Okay.
Okay. For Vanguard, we're gonna go Demolition. I like seeing the curvature of your grenades and like where they're gonna go. I really like that, along with having the extra grenade. Ninja, I think, is a must, especially for search.
With Dead Silence, you don't really need it, but it's
you don't need it, but I prefer being quieter all the time. That's just, I get super self-conscious about my footsteps, and it makes me play weird.
And just wait till the next episode where we talk about the grunts.
Yes. Let's see. And perk 2 is really useless, in my opinion, but there's a high alert is overpowered. It's ridiculous. Penetrating vision is cool. You're basically cheating, but you're not. They give it to you. Yeah, it's pretty stupid. Radar was okay because they didn't put gunshots on the minimap again, so being able to see gunshots on the minimap was all right. But I mean, high alert is what everybody's going to use for the most part. And that penetrating vision is pretty good.
See, the funny thing is with the radar perk that I realized is you won't show up on the minimap, but you show up on the compass bar.
Yeah. You still show up on the compass. Yep.
Okay, so if you only did 2 games,
I did. Modern Warfare 3. It was Dead Silence, whatever it was. I want to say it was Tac and Flak again. No, it was Sitrep Pro. It wasn't Dead Silence. We gave up Dead Silence because Sitrep Pro got ridiculous. Anytime anybody wasn't crouch walking, you heard them across the map. It was nonsense.
Yes.
It was so broken. All right. You said you got another question for me. Let's hear it.
Okay. Out of those 3 games, Vanguard, Modern Warfare 3, and IW, excluding jetpacking.
Okay.
Which one had the best ground-based game play? Like, if you took jetpack straight out of IW, do you think it would?
I think it had the best. Yes. I want to say Vanguard. I do, but Bloom. They introduced Bloom this year. Not a fan. I want the bullet to go where my crosshair or dot is. That's all I want. And Modern Warfare 3, I don't know. It's just we played on worse servers back then, so hit reg felt worse. And it's hard to compare them now when I look at it like objectively. Like the hit reg sucked on Modern Warfare 3, sure, but we were playing on 10 hertz, 15 hertz servers versus where we are now, you know. So it's kind of hard to make that. But I think IW, you take the flying and the wall running out, I think it had really good gunplay. Really good gunplay. Okay. What about for you? What about you? You got which one of those? Your 3.
My 3 perks, that I would run on most of my classes in every game. All right. So World at War, no matter what, it was Bandolier, it was Juggernaut, and it was Lightweight.
Okay. Yeah. Zoom in.
MP40, extended mag, just thumbing through the middle of fucking. Oh, what's that map? Not Dome. It's another small map. Whatever.
It was a long time ago, man.
Yeah, dude.
Had a lot of maps over the years.
Modern Warfare 2, depending on the weapon, you would have stopping power. Stopping Power Pro. You would have
Pro everything.
Yeah, Pro everything. Reach. So I wasn't knifing, but if I fell, I wouldn't take any falling damage.
Commando, yeah.
Thank you. And Dead Silence, Ninja, whatever it was called. And for
I think you had to give up Commando for Ninja and vice versa. I think they were in the same perk slot.
Oh, you might be right.
Because you never heard anybody that had Commando quiet. So I think that they were in the same perk slot.
Yeah, so I guess I would have to go
fully
with
loaded
for the third one.
Oh no, yeah. No, I'm thinking of COD 4. My fault. My fault.
And for my last one for Black Ops 2, even though like the pick 10 system is engraved into my mind.
It's the best. I don't know why we ever left it. Continue.
I would have to go with at like 2 perks. It was always dexterity and it was always flak. Those 2 perks mixed with Dead Silence on every class, done.
Yeah. Grenades were good in that game too. They were pretty strong.
Grenades were so stupid, dude. EMPs
were great. Did we ever have EMPs again? We needed them. We need them every year. We need trophies and EMPs every year.
I think we had EMPs and Ghosts, but they weren't as
I don't think they were as viable, yeah.
Yeah, so I mean like in Black Ops 2, you can throw an EMP and it will tell you where the enemies are basically, but it will also destroy their equipment right away.
Yep.
In Ghost, it has to be in their general vicinity or underneath them.
Yep. And then
gunplay.
Yeah.
World at War, if it was updated, I think it would be very good.
I think so too. I'd like to see World at War on a 60 or 120 hertz server. You know, I'd really like to see that.
I would have to say, even though it's probably just for nostalgic reasons, Black Ops 2.
Yeah.
Black Ops 2 had the pinnacle of matchmaking. Like, if you wanted to go and just sweat, go play League play.
Yep.
It
was a good League play. The best, some would say.
We haven't had one. That's really good. I really hope this year they change how League play works because I want to dive back into it. I want to be able to
sweat.
If my friends are off, if my friends are off, I'd rather go and be like, all right, jump into League play, see what happens. Like I tried to
carry
play
some randoms.
Put them on your back. Tried to play League play in fucking Cold War. I was completely lost.
I don't think I even went to the League play tab.
Good, don't. Not worth it.
World War II had a decent League play system. I know a lot of people like that one. That was the MMR, but there was a lot of like bugs. Yeah,
that's when I quit playing it, right?
Yeah.
All right. What else? I switched from Halo and Gears of War when COD 4 was coming out, and Call of Duty 4 took over my life. That's where I met some of my best friends. My friend Mark, my friend Gabe, Nathan. We stuck together until about Modern Warfare 3, and then everybody started taking different paths. But I mean, that's life.
That's how it goes.
Call of Duty in the past 3 years has not been my focal point. It has not felt good. This year, I hope that it continues to be as well as it has been for the past, 2 weeks now?
Yeah, it's been pretty good. It's been a week and a half.
2 weeks. Yeah. I mean, for even though there's a couple of things that need to be changed, I'm having a blast. Like, I think the last time I had this much fun was when when World War II came out.
Yeah. It was a decent game. It gets a lot of hate, but I think it was a solid Call of Duty. I think it was a solid Call of Duty. It's top 6 for me.
Top 8.
Yeah, I'll give it top 8 for sure. Top 8 for sure.
But I mean, I'm not just here to talk about Call of Duty. I know, Drew, that's what you focus on.
That's me.
That's you. You got this. I enjoy the competitive aspect, but with Halo coming around, with seeing that every team has their, you got to go check out the Spartan skins. Like, they are so good, especially EU United's. Oh,
that's dope. I like EU United a lot too.
If you can find photos and throw them up, perfect.
Yeah.
dude, it's pure white. One's like cross pattern. I can't explain it. And with the Optic Envy merger, Envy is going to be rebranded to Optic.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy news. I mean, we kind of knew it was coming, but
everything that is Envy is probably going to be repurposed as Optic, unless it is like, I guarantee probably Rocket League's not going to change. They're going to be Envy. Unless, and here's my thing. If 100T goes to Rocket League, then Optic will take over.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Because that's what happened with FaZe. I mean, Complexity just bought a team.
They did.
Rocket League.
Yeah.
They bought True Neutral, which was one of the bigger up and coming teams. Like I like any game that has a good skill to rank disparity.
Yeah. Yeah, something that has a high skill ceiling that not everybody can reach the upper echelon of, sure.
I mean, if you're sitting here playing Call of Duty and you got a full 6-man, you can run any lobby. Yeah. But if you're not good, like as a team in a teamwork based game, you're not going to do anything. You're going to stay at the bottom.
Yeah, I like being able to progress my individual skill and see the reflection of that, like in the game. Call of Duty, it could be movement or positioning. Rocket League has so many aspects of which you can get better in, man. It's one of the most mechanically intensive games. It's super hard to learn or master.
I'm learning how to do flip resets right now. That shit's hard.
Yeah. There's a lot that I don't know how to do in that game.
I mean, I also put in almost 1,100 hours now.
Yeah, you got to put it in if you're going to get better. That's a lot of time into a game, into a singular game.
Exactly. I mean, but comparatively to Call of Duty and Halo, I mean, I have well over like almost, I want to say like, what is it? 15,000 hours combined.
That's crazy. That's a lot of time.
That's a lot of gaming.
That's a lot of time. Okay, got one for you. Worst gun. Call of Duty history. Worst gun.
Probably COD 4 Scorpion.
Really? The Scorpion?
Yeah, like 20 rounds, fast firing, no headshot damage. Like it did nothing.
That's crazy. Yeah, it was bad.
You had to get Red Tiger on that to get the mini Uzi gold in the original COD 4. The fucking baked potato. Like,
for me, it's gonna be for Modern Warfare 3. It was the last AR. It was the FAD. It had the ugliest iron sights. It was like a circle with like an arrow going through. It was so ugly. Had so much recoil. Took so many bullets. It was so bad.
I think that was my first assault rifle. I got gold in that game.
Yeah, I think it's the worst ever. And I loved Modern Warfare 3.
Modern Warfare 3, you could get gold, but in Modern Warfare 2, you can get them fall.
Yes. So Modern Warfare 3's gold worked pretty differently. It didn't go off of headshots or bloodthirsty. Right? Yeah, you get your gun to max level and it's gold. Which I don't mind. Yeah, I don't mind grinding for the gold. It was weird to see it a different way, where it wasn't just get this certain kind of kill. And I liked it, but I like grinding for the camos when the camos are worthwhile. Talk about that in episode 2 as well.
With the opener, what we're trying to do is just express our feelings and express, like, in this gentleman's corner that me and Drew are in, we are here to, I don't want to say cater to what everybody thinks. We're here to express our opinions based on our own feelings. Correct?
Yes.
Okay.
And I, as CJ well knows, I have some what people would call hot takes. I don't very rarely do I agree with the general consensus on things. Maybe it's because I'm confrontational and I just want to argue. That could very well be. But there's some things that I believe that... Here's one. Here's my favorite one. UAVs, Unacceptable. They should never have been put in a video game. Everybody loves them. They're a staple of Call of Duty. You've never had a game without it in the past 10 years plus. Okay. I think they ruin casual play.
I have one for you, and you know what I'm going to say already. I don't think Dead Silence should have been a perk. I don't think it should have been a absolute needed perk, especially since COD 4 all the way up to Modern Warfare 2 didn't have a ninja perk.
Black Ops 1 did.
Black Ops 1 did. Okay. Black Ops 1 also introduced everyone buying $300 headsets to hear someone sneaking up on them.
That's true.
Now, if we didn't have to have headsets, we wouldn't have to have Dead Silence.
I understand what you're saying, but what I will say is I bought a headset in Black Ops 1. Not specifically for that purpose, but because I was just getting into gaming in general. Mm-hmm. And I mean, I wanted a headset. I didn't want it all coming out of my TV and interrupting everybody and all that, but I don't think I could ever play without a headset. Whether they had Dead Silence in a game or not, I don't think I could ever play without a headset again. There's a few things that I could never play without again.
Grunting.
We'll get there. Back buttons on a controller. I'll never not have back buttons again. Scuff got me addicted. Yeah, you got your Scuff. I got my Astro C40. I love this thing. I wish that they updated it. A headset, and honestly, for the longest time, I thought control freaks. I thought I would always have to have control freaks. But being able to just find a wider thumb pad is what worked for me.
Okay, I'm going to bring this up since we're actually talking about this. This is great, okay? The only reason why I use control freaks on my controller, I don't particularly care for them. Mm-hmm. The only reason why I use these, they're high-rise, so I get a little bit more of that focal point.
Yep.
Or fulcrum. Is that the right? Yeah, whatever. Where it's not that hard to use. Yep. The only reason why I have those on is because if you look at these, you can't. I'll probably have to take a photo and send it to you, but it really looks like it came flying out of a dog's asshole after 3 days of use.
It does.
And it
smells like it too.
Yeah, they smell fruity.
Oh. Fair enough.
This is great. Okay. I have never told you this story because it just reminded me because you were talking about Scuffs.
Pivot.
Okay. Okay, you ready? Okay,
yep,
here we go.
Ready.
So Black Ops 2 is when I started getting into the competitive aspect, right?
Sure.
And I was like, wow, how are people jumping and shooting at the same time while looking? Because I'm like 14, 15, maybe 17, I don't know, somewhere in there. And I'm like, how the fuck are people doing this?
Sure.
That's a wide gap. I saw your face. I apologize.
It's okay.
I learned about playing claw, but I noticed that my hand absolutely cramped.
Yeah.
Just fucking sucked. So I looked it up and I was like, ooh, Scuff, what's this? And it was the old Scuffs, like the ones where it was just buttons on the back. And I'm like, I can fucking do this.
Yeah.
So I bought like a cheap ass Xbox 360 controller, soldered 2 points to a fucking tactile switch, took my soldering iron, not a drill, pushed a hole through the back of the controller, glued it in, and I was like, now I got a jump button.
Now you got a jump button. Homemade. I mean, that's pretty good at 14, 15, or 17.
I think...
Oh, yeah. So I bought my first Scuff in Advanced Warfare just because with the jumping that was happening, it was just, you needed to be able to jump as much as you had to. Especially, I mean, that's when we introduced jetpacks, and they could have done it a little more gently than the super abrupt movement. You're just zooming up, and then we got our natural, like, smoother glide system.
Oh, all right. I'm going to show you this.
Show it to me.
And I wish I could take this thing apart, fix it, get paddles for it. This just fits my hand so nice, and you're going to see a theme. You're going to see a perfect theme, right? You see this?
I see that. It's black, white, and... Wow. Do you have gum on that right stick?
This is when they were doing white sticks that weren't treated properly for like extended use.
Yeah.
So like if you don't wash your hands every fucking 10 seconds, I'm sorry if I'm cursing a lot. I'm from New York. I use it as a comma. It would get dirty.
Okay.
If somebody knows where I can just buy the USB cord attachment for this thing, you would make my life, because this just feels so nice.
Yeah. The 360 controller was without a doubt the best controller that we've had, I think, ever.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's why I got the Scuff Impact, because it same size.
Yeah, they're similar.
And
absolutely.
I mean, this one had the military grade backing
I'll
on
just
it.
say that's the one that looked like it got popsicle sticks on the back.
Yep. I mean, these things work though. You got dinner over there?
Yes. I mean, we're ready to wrap it up. We got a half hour.
Okay. Well, needless to say, if I didn't if I didn't make that controller, I would not be who I am today.
That is a wild gap. Making a controller to being who you are today. That's the things that make us who we are.
Yeah. I mean, I never really lived a very prosperous life so far.
Mine hasn't been eventful either. I
am very hermited. I like family things and I like gaming.
Here we are. I have a family, as Craig does too. Yeah, allegedly. Just like a certain ostrich. But I think that's gonna do it for us today. Again, I am Big Drew. That is all my socials. This guy over here.
I'm Craig, or CJ. This will be all my socials.
Appreciate everybody watching. Please comment what y'all thought. Have a good night, day, afternoon, whatever time it is for you.
Have a happy tomorrow.